Street.
You signed to play pro baseball when?
1965. I was 17. I got. I was drafted by the Reds in the second round. The Reds had very little. I didn't even know they were on the radar. The Cubs really wanted me, and the loose lips at a convention. Somebody said, "What do you think about this kid Bench?" And the Reds guys said, "Well, we're not that high on him." And they walked out the door and said, "Who's Bench?" They haven't even heard of me. Had no chart, and they sent 2 scouts in, saw me play 2 games, and one liked the way I threw. Now, here's something, Tom. If I would have been a Cub, they had Randy Hundley.
Right.
So I'm in the major leagues when I'm 19 years old. I don't know that would have happened in Chicago. So it was very fortuitous.
The big red machine up in the sky had something planned for you.
A great team needs a great nickname. And the Reds had that in the Big Red Machine.
Because at that time we were the best team. We were very confident. We didn't think anybody could beat us.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
I was so nervous from the night before when they tied it up. That was a nightmare. I didn't sleep all night.
It wasn't the end of the world, so to speak. It just meant we were spending another night in the great city of Boston.
23-year-old Will McEnany now is going to try and win this World Series for the Reds. And if he gets this save, it'll be the biggest of his still very young career.
Tony Perez said to me, he said, "Skip, hey Skip, take it easy. We're going to take care of you. We're going to win this thing for you."
Right now, Joe Morgan, Luke single in the center is the difference of this dramatic series.
I had no time to ever think we were going to lose the World Series. That's just the mindset I had. I had total confidence in Bench and Morgan and Perez and Geronimo and Griffey.
There's a fly ball to right fielder Ken Griffey, 1 down.
You're in a World Series, you wish it would go 30 days. That's why you play the game of baseball.
McEnany's delivery. There's a ground ball to Concepcion. The Red Sox are down to their last out. The Reds are 1 out away from winning the World Championship.
Now we're ahead 4-3, and we got to get them out.
Carlton Fisk on deck. Last time Cincinnati won a World Series was 1940. Carl Yastrzemski gets a standing ovation. Well, maybe it's fitting he has the last shot of the series.
Never forget the last out. I got down in the lower part of the steps where I could just see through a little bar like that. And I'm just kind of seeing him, and I'm not seeing him. McEnany's pitching. Left-hander, and he threw a pitch and he swung.
There's a high fly ball.
Yeah, I thought a very good swing. I said, "Oh my goodness." And I ran up the steps.
It should be all over. Geronimo's under. And Cincinnati has won the World Championship, beating the Boston Red Sox 4-3. The Reds win it in Fenway Park. They wanted this one badly. After winning 108 times this year, they ran up against a ball club that extended them right down to the final inning of Game 7.
I never appeared on that field. I was so tired and exhausted, I could not have made it.
And the Red fans should be proud of this ball club. After the Red Sox dramatically won it last night, the Reds playing on the road could have blown it tonight, but they didn't. They got behind early, 3-0. They hung in there, and they beat the Red Sox 4-3.
Either. No, you know, things happen for the right reason. And the right reason for you was you were meant to be a Cincinnati Red.
I guess, and and to be able to play on that team, and then, we had a great team with Lee May and Tommy Helms, and then we traded them to Houston, and we got Joe Morgan and Geronimo and Minky and Billingham, and wound up being even better. And that's when we really had the great years through the middle 70s.
Really? You guys had a good, yeah. I seem to remember that.
Good. Well, this was a mental test on your part, okay? They asked me, "Can you come on and help Tommy? He's slipping a little bit, and I said, "Well, that means two slippers are on the same podcast," because I can hide my own Easter eggs. It's really good.